How difficult is it to accept that you won't ride the Tour when you had such a magnificent Tour de France last year?
It's not difficult. I mean, for me, it's fine to change a bit the program. Yeah, for sure, it would be nice to ride also Tour, but why not? I mean, I'm really happy to go in Giro because we will have some nice opportunities for our sprinters, and we will go there with a really team that is committed for helping me, for going for different kind of sprints, for going over the climbs, and to try to do like more or less we did the last years. So I will not say difficult. No.
But it's the price to pay when you ride in a big team. Everybody has to be happy at the end of the show.
Yeah, of course. I think it's right. No, everyone has to be happy, and I have to say that I'm happy with the decision to go in Giro this year. I had a really wonderful tour this year. I will not say wonderful just because of the victories, but also how I live it. You know, for me it was really special how we went through every stage, every day, and we had such a beautiful atmosphere in the team, and I really had fun with all of them. So yeah, this is what I'm bringing home more than the victory. So.
Can you talk a little bit about the process of a new program? How does it go? Do you say I would like to do the Giro, or I would like to do the Tour, and the team goes ahead with it, or is the team the first who takes the initiative?
Yeah, you know, in the end, we are coming a bit both at the same time. In the end, after the holidays, I hear my coach, and we had a phone call where we were speaking about the beginning of the year, how to start, where to try to achieve as many victories and goals, of course. And then more or less we had to speak about, of course, about the big run tours. And yeah, this year I saw that Giro was having also some nice stages, especially even the first one will be pretty fine. I mean, I saw the ultimate three, and it looks good. So I mean, why not?
This also gives you the opportunity to join, because the European Championships and also World Championships are not suited for sprinters this year. Is there a chance you will also do Vuelta after the summer?
These have to wait some days, then I will let you know. But I hear that Vuelta maybe will have even more
mountains,
of this year.
Yeah.
So I hear then when we come out, we will decide with the team. We will have a call, and then we will see what to do. I mean, if it makes sense or not.
Yeah.
If
maybe it's too hard.
One or maximum 2 sprints.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But it's still a possibility.
Could still a possibility, yes.
And about the Spring Classics campaign, you also did a lot of Spring Classics the last years. All the same, or a little bit different?
If I have to, so I tell you also more or less the calendar, which one I will start with Saudi. That there will be we will have some nice possibility for the sprints. Then UAE, same, Tirreno. Then after Tirreno, Milan, Sanremo, Ghent, Dubai. Of course, I'm always saying in this program, maybe there could be like some add of races, but me more or less could be okay. Of course, the beginning of the year, I would like to focus, and I will focus a lot on the sprints, like the possibility we will have in the first Saudi away Tirreno. We have some nice possibilities, and then of course I would like to grow a bit more for the classics, and then we decide to go in not that many classics, but where we are going to be really focused and ready. This year I was after Tirreno I was feeling a bit already not 50-50. I was a bit tired, and I did that quite. I also Milan Sanremo actually was feeling quite okay, but everybody know how it went in Cyprus already. So yeah, for me it was super difficult, and yeah, we are trying to do a little steps every year.
Yeah. But it's also like for Sanremo, in the past it was a race
for
sprinters.
Yes.
It isn't anymore. Is there? Do you see yourself like with all the characteristics of the top riders? Do you see yourself having chances in the future in that race?
Maybe in the future.
Yeah.
No, but for sure now Sanremo is changing a lot, and yeah, I mean, for sure I will try my best to improve, to be in the best shape as I can in Sanremo. It's a special race for me, but yeah, the approach to the Cipressa and Poggio is completely changing, and I think already in the last years, really. So both we will see. I mean, for sure it will be super tough, and everyone knows that Tadej will do what more or less did this year, I think, and I'm expecting. So yeah, we will just try to be there, ready to suffer.
Jonathan, the team has some new recruits for the classic squad. Some riders left, some port riders left, some new recruits came in. I talked to Max Walshad a few weeks ago, and he was saying he was really looking forward to being part of your sprint training. Do you know already how the sprint training will look? What kind of changes will you really be able to do?
Yeah, for me the most important thing is that we are getting smooth in changing positions. Is what we did until these years, and what was our also, I would say, power. You know, I'm really happy actually to have him with me. He's a really strong rider. We did some trainings in these days, and we will keep training during the December and January training camp together and trying the different setups that we can with the sprint training, yeah, the Lidl-Trek and all, and like this we will decide which is the best.
Something that will grow throughout Al-Luda and UAE, and
yeah,
then
exactly.
you might know what is the setting. Or
yeah, exactly. This is also where we are starting like early to go, of course, in Saudi, and to say, okay, maybe you go first and this and that, but for me it's important to go already in Saudi, and we already know more or less how it would be. I mean, then is something that we can easily change.
In the
Before the tour, Jonathan, you told me like with Simone in front of you that keeps you low, so that's a great benefit. But with Max, for example, that's not the case. But does it also could like with the benefits of another lead out before you, could that also benefit a new how do you say it, a new collaboration with Max, for example?
Yeah,
could you go faster because of the experiences with Simone or also with Edward?
I mean, for me, you know, we will try out these training camps here, and for sure all these guys here, they have a nice kick power, and they are able, and they know how to deliver me in a perfect speed and in a good spot also, and they all three have the experience to do it. So I think that all them three, they will be able to do the last man, the third, the second last, and for me it's not more important the last man than the third last. It is important the
whole chain,
all three, because if one is not working, maybe also, so we have to support each other. We have to work. The important is to work really well together, and to have the feeling to, you know, there will be some moments during the races where one is opposite side and maybe the other three are on the opposite, and we have to understand how we have to get that together. And it can happen because maybe like a roundabout or a corner or whatever. So this for me is the most important thing.
In the old days, there was always one dominant sprinter, like Cipollini in his time, Petacchi, Cavendish, of course. Now it's not so simple anymore. There are 3 sprinters who are above the rest. You are one of them, Tim Merlier and Jasper Philipsen. Do you feel like this is indeed these 3 sprinters are very near to each other?
Like
like the level is it the
yes.
same from you?
Yeah,
Capacities.
Yeah, of course, I think so. Yeah, in the end, you see, I'm saying I had many sprints with team this year, and we are always there. I like to compete against him. He's a nice guy, a nice rider. I like it. And then I think we are all today more or less there. It's just about maybe positioning sometimes. Maybe someone starts early, someone later. And
He likes to start early, but you as well.
Yeah, he likes to come from behind sometimes.
Yes.
So the example to Europeans championships.
Yeah.
From far back.
Johnny, this year the Giro will start in Bulgaria. You were in Bulgaria before, in 2020, when you won your first medal in the European Championship at the track.
Yes, that's true.
So, do you remember that?
Now I remember that.
And can you say that maybe you target your first Maglia Rosa in Bulgaria? Like you
That's 100%. This is 100%. You know, it's a really nice possibility, it's a big opportunity. So for sure we will try to arrive there and to, just take it. You know. But then you never know how it can go. You know. So
Was that the main reason to choose for the Giro?
also one.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
But you did have Maglia Rosa before.
No.
Never.
Excuse
The
me.
purple one.
Yeah, I know, but I thought there was one.
But do you see the road in details for the Giro? How many stages you think sprinter prefers?
5, 4, clearly 5. Yeah.
In the past, I'm not sure if you complain about that or the team that not many teams work with when you are the best sprinter. Not many teams want to contribute to you to catch the break.
This is, I think, normal. These are sometimes they help, sometimes not. This is
Playing games.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, for us it's not a big deal. We have strong helpers. I mean, that is nice. They also help. You know, it's like cooperating a bit until you're not getting to the last kilometers. But sometimes they're just tactics, and someone is waiting. Maybe they want to do an echelon more in front, or they have to save the energies to help the captain in the next days through the climbs. Different kind of things. Yeah.
In the 90s, there were a lot of Italian superstars in cycling, also a lot of sprinters. Now you are the only one. Do you stay in touch with somebody like Cipollini, or does he sometimes?
I hear him sometimes, I have to say. But I think I changed a couple of times the phone number.
Because of him?
No, absolutely no. Okay. But no, he was writing me often when I was having the.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
With advice or just compliments or?
Compliments and compliments also. Sometimes he was sending a message. Yeah. But it's nice. It's nice to have something like this.
Was he an idol when you were a kid?
I mean, when I started to really watch cycling, well, it was already 6. So I started when I was 4, but you know, when I was really watching the television, because then I was just, I was getting bored a bit, to say. In the beginning, when you're 4 years old, you don't really understand how it's working, the things. I mean, I was maybe, but you know, to see cyclists that are riding for 200 kilometers, but I was there and sitting next to my father on the sofa for 4 hours. And it was like, one was going, they was chasing, and my father was trying to explain me, and I was, not getting that much excited. But then, you know, one of the biggest examples for me was, I had few, and there was always sprinters. For me, because I don't know, I was liking this section. I was liking, you know, the adrenaline that they was giving on these moments. It was always Cavendish, Kittel, Greipel, Sagan. So you know these persons were always inspired.
Johnny, how do you cope with the pressure of the sprints becoming faster and faster and more dangerous?
Sorry, can you close the door? Thank you. No, because
Yeah.
That was a bit Italian then. Just joking, sorry.
Do you want me to repeat?
yeah, sorry.
Yeah, of course. How do you cope with the pressure of the sprints becoming faster and faster, more dangerous, and with more riders willing to take huge risks as well to be on the front?
I mean, we always have to try to be as much careful as we can. You know, the races, as you said, they are getting faster and faster. Also, that's for sure also a bit more dangerous. So I'm seeing that the organizers, they are slowly taking more safety structures and all. So yeah, then the riders, they want to get their spot, to deliver. So more riders, they want to sprint. Is normal. Everyone has to have their own possibility or opportunity. I think, no.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I mean, we always hope that no one is getting hurt from these moments, these situations. But yeah, sometimes happens.
It's a
also,
it's a compromise though, because as a
I
sprinter,
would like that it's not. It will not be a compromise to crash for sprinting. You know. For sure, if we have a huge road, 3 lanes without nothing for 10k, maybe even there we will, you know, with the movements of the peloton, will be dangerous even there. So you know, it's always each sprint is always different. Each sprint has more or less speed, and with all the evolution also of the materials, we are getting every year a bit more faster, maybe. Sorry. So yeah, I mean, hopefully that we will not have them. We are trying. We are working all together to get as less of these moments. Yeah.
as someone who's at the very top of sprinting and riding at high speeds as well, do you think that at some point the UCI is going to implement the gear restrictions over this?
Oh, I don't know. They're already doing something now. They're already thinking now. For me, I'm not able to do. I mean, for me, over 75k an hour, I'm not able to go in sprint 75, 76, and this there will be the speeds. I don't think it's the gear also to make a lot of this. It's not that you have the biggest gear and more fast you go. You have also to push it. You know. Even if you don't have a 60 in the front and a 10 in the back, you're not really able to go 90k an hour. So it's not bigger gear, faster we go. Yeah, it's always we have always to find a compromise. That's for sure.
Which team would you say has the best lead out in the
Us.
world? Yeah, I would think so. But yeah, do you really think so? That you are like the best
we
team?
show us. We show that we show that we are always committed to it. We are pulling if we have to pull. We are there. We are always really well organized together. I mean, then of course there are moments where you lose a bit each other, but then we was going back together. We are, as I said, we are guys that they have the experience to do it, and I'm saying mine easily.